Hello and welcome to today's video. Today's subject is a very interesting one. So IAA, Insurance Auto Auction, in 2018, I believe it was 2018, they started to offer a new way to purchase vehicles. So what I am going to do is show you guys what it is, how to use it, and then I'm going to show you guys examples of vehicles that I purchased using this method. So once you go onto the main website, under the top tab, you will see timed auctions. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And right now there are 936 vehicles available to purchase using timed auctions. Every single day, this number will change. So in 2 hours and 50 minutes, this Prius will play, or the bidding will end, and this number is going to get smaller. I think at around midnight, they add more vehicles and then the number will increase. So essentially, you can check every single day. So how this timed auction bidding works. The lower you scroll down, you'll see the time will kind of get larger. A few things to point out. So when it says current bid 0, that means there are no bids. And unlike a regular auction where the bids or pre-bids essentially start at 0, every single one at a timed auction, unless it's a super cheap car, they will always have a minimum bid. The minimum bid is not guaranteed to meet the reserve price on a vehicle. So here, if we're looking at this 2011 Infiniti FX35, it shows reserve met. That means that after 2 hours and 55 minutes, if this price does not increase, this car will be sold. Something like this, where the starting bid is $400, if you place a $400 bid and the reserve is not met, once you win that vehicle, the owner of the account will get an email showing what the reserve is. Yesterday, I was the highest bidder on a 2002 Ford F-150. My highest bid was $1,000. That did not meet the reserve. So this is what the email looks like. Of course, this is an image I took out, the email sites and everything. But here it says, my name, today you have a limited opportunity. You guys can pause the video and read that. So this is the reserve. And you get a one-time offer on this reserve. There are no negotiations. You can't counter offer. This is pretty much take it or leave it. And you have until 11 p.m. Central Time. This is accurate for every single vehicle because timed auctions usually end in the evening. My time, around 6-7 p.m., which gives me around 2 hours, which kind of 8-9 p.m. local time. So whether you accept or not, that's your deal. But if you accept the reserve price, that means you purchased the vehicle. If you decline this price, that means the vehicle is not sold and it will be offered during the live auction, either the week of or the following week. So it will not go to a timed auction any longer. It will go to a live auction. Personally, I think that buying vehicles from a timed auction is extremely good because you get them at a very good price. So I'm going to show you guys a few examples of the last 6-7 vehicles that I purchased using this timed auction process. So here you see a 2015 Hyundai Accent. The damage is front end, which you guys could see in this picture. It has 62,000 miles. And the winning bid from the timed auction was $1,500. After fees, the total was $1,888. Next vehicle on our list is a 2013 Ford Focus with 55,000 miles. This is the damage. 2 doors were actually replaced on this one. This is a vehicle already sold. It's been fixed and sold. So what you can see here is cannot test start, key fob present. This vehicle was kind of purchased on a risk, but Figured that there is no front end damage. These doors are totally fine. Either they just didn't test it, or for whatever reason, it wasn't sold as a run and drive. When we went to pick up the vehicle with my brother, they had the keys. It needed a jump, but it started on its own and it ran flawlessly. This thing had no issues aside from the two-door damage you see here. So the winning bid for this one was $1,119. And after fees, it was $1,447. I can guarantee you that if this car went for a live auction, it would not have sold for a little over $1,100. This is a 2013 car. Next on our list is a 2012 Mazda 3, 67,000 miles. It's a run and drive, had airbags deployed, manual transmission. The damage doesn't look too bad. Bumper, fender, hood, 2 airbags. But the winning bid for this car was $1,000. After fees, the total was $1,313 for a 2012 Mazda 3. Manual transmission, fairly uncommon color for this car. It needs a little bit of work, but for $1,300, I mean, it's a steal. Next up is a 2008 Infiniti G37 at 134,000 miles. The only damage that I saw was to the rear wheel and, control arm or two. Aside from that, this thing is fairly clean. And the winning bid for this was $3,525. After fees, it was $4,093. Next up, we have a 2004 Infiniti G35 with minor front end damage. Looks like the bumper is hanging down. It has 161,000 miles. Aside from that, looks pretty clean. There's the damage right here. Looks like the grill came off, bumper. So this one, the winning bid was $1,025. After fees, it was $1,338. Now, in my city, the cheapest one for sale, regardless of title status, regardless of mileage, I think is $4,700 for this car. I don't know, you're gonna spend maybe $400 or $500 tops to get it up. So you're gonna be like $1,800 into this car. You will double your money. Here is a 2011 BMW 335i. The damage was front end. It needed a front bumper, and you guys can't really see it here, but the side skirt was missing. So it just needed these two pieces, front bumper and a side skirt piece. It was purchased, or the winning bid was $3,700. After fees, it was $4,268 for a 2011 BMW 335. The cheapest one for sale in our market right now is $10,700. Next up, we have a 2010 Mercedes ML350 4MATIC. The damage is to the rear end. It looks like a tree fell on it. The roof was fine. The rear window was replaced and got a new rear trunk for it. Super low mileage, 43,000 miles on this one. Very clean car, runs and drives great with no issues. The winning bid for this was $5,300. After fees, the total was $5,951. And the cheapest one in our area for sale right now is for $14,500. And of course, it has higher mileage, and I don't think it's a 4MATIC. And the last car on our list is a 2012 Kia Rio, 59,000 miles. It had some damage right here. Looks like just the rear bumper popped out. Fairly clean little car, good mileage. There's the damage. The winning bid for this one was $1,200, and after fees, the total was $1,538. So what I wanted to show you guys today is what a timed auction is and how cheap you could purchase vehicles for. They change every single day. They are in almost every single branch. Bigger branches, of course, will have more vehicles that they offer. Smaller branches could have one or two or no vehicles whatsoever. But from the vehicles that I have purchased, the prices, the winning bids were absolutely phenomenal. I have been unable to purchase cars this cheap during a live auction over the last 2.5 years that I've been doing this. So last few cars that I've been buying, I've been kind of focusing on the timed auctions. I figured even if there isn't anything this week that I can find for myself, I will wait another week or even another week because I get them for so darn cheap. Most of these cars are turnkey, get in and drive with minor damage, and the potential of making a really, really good profit on a car are fantastic. So highly suggest that you guys give timed auctions a chance, whatever city you're in. Hopefully this video was helpful, and hopefully I was able to help you guys better understand what a timed auction is, how it works. If I missed something and you guys have additional comments, please feel free to leave your questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer them. Happy bidding to you all. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, and as always, stick around for more awesome videos.